Why do people go to prison?
For breaking the law.
There you go. So if there's too many people in prison, they commit too many crimes. Okay. There's other factors that play into crime, fatherlessness and other things.
And how does that occur?
Why is there fatherlessness? Because we subsidize single motherhood in our country, and we have since the 1960s. Well, so let's ask the question. So let me ask the question. So if people decide to do drugs, whose fault is that? But even if coke gets run in the city, do you have to use it?
The question is, it's there.
What? Oh,
and part of our decisions are always wrapped up in the material
let's play this
that
out.
we're living in.
If cocaine was right here and I took it, is it the person who dropped it there or my fault if I took it?
I think the question of fault is a wrong
My
one.
fault.
There's a bigger reason.
I believe that people are responsible for their own decisions, not society.
By that knowledge of the person with that colored hair, it's there?
It's there.
Well, there's a lady there, it's there.
That's one thing we agree on.
I'm motivated by the things around me. I don't need to be disciplined to control my tonyoyoing. What the heck are you talking about? The moment you normalize that what's around me has more powerful than what's in me, man, you are creating a left-leaning setting. That's why I can chase a man that robbed me, because if he trips and fall, I destroyed his life. Bobo lagi neck.
Everybody please, back to the railing. Hey! Why do you do this?
I bet that mom was like, I taught you to be nice.
Thank you.
Non, c'est bon, je vais aller demander.
J'ai hyper peur.
Yeah. You speak English?
Non, oui.
No? Yeah? Bro, sorry. Please.
It jumped up a notch.
It did, didn't it? Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Okay, finish. Okay.
Thank you.
I don't even know what to say, but either they're afraid of you or they're like, you know what, I don't even wanna bother dealing with you. Or they might be very progressive and be like, yeah, I'm helping black people, but the black people were like, bro, no, get out. Not out of the country, but out of his business. Isn't that our fault for allowing him to do so? Once he is allowed, his community will understand that they will naturally have the right to do so.
And part of our decisions are always wrapped up in the material conditions that we're living in.
That is why he needs an education. I would believe that is true. A lot of people believe certain things are human right when those are not human right. You're a privileged person, even if you're an immigrant.
Most men would prefer their women to not be showing off their bodies 24/7.
How do you know that?
Can I see the statistics?
Yeah, like we want evidence,
but
we want proof.
This is your opinion.
Can you at least concede that most men don't want to date a sex worker?
No, because I have 150,000 followers and I know most of them would love to date me.
If you think most men jerking off to you would want to date you, why is this man cheating on his wife with you and not dating you instead of breaking up with his wife?
I wouldn't want that because that would be a lot of responsibility for me and I don't want to be tied down to any one person.
So then you must acknowledge that these men don't want to date you, they just want to you or jerk off to you.
I mean, no, because I think a lot of them do want to date me the way they talk to me on OnlyFans.
Yeah, but that's not real. You don't care about them in a way, and all they want you to do is pop your...
I've had customers pick me up from my house and like go on dates
because they want
them.
to you.
Where's the ring?
No, that's not how she can do it in our family. She's act like she's the queen.
There's no ring.
Exactly.
So in other words, ladies and gentlemen, she wants to be the cool uncle or auntie that visits with candy. But she doesn't want the responsibility, but she would say they like me more than they like their own parents. And I'm like, because you're giving them candy.
For Palestine.
Point in my life, I don't want to live where niggas live. I don't want my kids playing where niggas play. I don't want them going to school where niggas go to school. And I damn sure don't want to go have fun anywhere near where niggas go to have fun. Notice, I'm using the word niggas and not black people. Believe it or not, there's a difference.
And guess what? I think everybody knows this. They just don't say it and they just avoid it and just smile. Hey man, have fun.
I feel like things are not looking really good for the home team.
Who's the home team?
Clinton. Not looking good. Not look. It's too close.
What would you do if I voted for Trump?
You wouldn't have done that.
Well, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You're lying. This is one of those.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I took a picture of it. Stop the cap.
You didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I took a picture of it.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You little freaking dumbass.
What?
I'm done.
No, I actually did. You know, right?
No. No, I hope you did not.
Why?
That's scary as hell that you think that idiot actually was going to help somebody like you.
What's wrong with y'all women? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Well, mommy, it's your logic. He's white, so he will help you and him. Hey.
Welcome to the show.
Wealthy white Louisiana residents win rights to form their own city and split from poorer black neighborhoods in landmark court ruling after a 10-year battle. But no, America is not a racist nation. What do you mean? Now when black folks try to have our own tongues, we was obliterated. The hypocrisy is heavy, yo. Lol, you beg for black only spaces because white people are dangerous and you got exactly what you asked for. Yeah. That's why you need to be careful. So the moment you decided black people spaces, they said white people spaces.
That's racist.
And here's the article. Supporters of the new city say that the existing city parish government is poorly run with high crime rates and bad schools. And I'm not going to jump into that, but I've seen so many videos of so many black kids beating so many white kids that I'm like, it doesn't surprise me that if you have the money, you're like, you know what?
Bye, have a great time.
And now you have your space, what you wanted all along. Do I want that? No, but you can't be that hypocritical and be surprised.
So I always keep this fake Hollywood money in my car, so when a homeless person asks for money, then I give them like a fake $5 bill. So I feel good about myself, they feel good. And then when they go to use it, they get arrested. So I'm actually like helping clean up the community, you know, getting them off the street.
It was funny, but I don't like the consequence, and it's a skit. Don't do this, but it is funny. But please don't do this.
Not a feminist. I can actually cook.
I'm a feminist. Watch me cook.
I'm definitely not a feminist, but I will cook for my son. Watch me cook, then a bunch of men help her up the ladder.
In the West, they got a movement called wokeness, where you are super sensitive about other people's issues, and you become hypersensitive when other people somehow or other say things or mention things or refer to you without the respect which you or your super subgroup feel you are entitled to. It leads to very extreme attitudes and social norms, particularly in some academic institutions, universities. You talk about safe spaces, you talk about appropriate pronouns, you talk about... I'm about to say something which may be offensive to you. If you don't want to hear it, perhaps you'd like to leave now. And life becomes very burdensome. And I don't think we want to go in that direction. It does not make us a more resilient, cohesive society with a strong sense of solidarity. We must be more robust.
Singapore Prime Minister Sing Long believes wokeness and PC culture erodes society and the institution it infects. He wants it to stay out of Singapore. What do you say about that, leftist?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
A female queer-identified Columbia University student ripped up their diploma upon receiving it. So that's 4 years down the drain. Amen. Woo! And Biden wants us to repay her loans. Awesome. You don't even have the diploma. Master of Social Work Integrated Practice and Programming. Don't worry, folks. She didn't destroy anything of value. All I'm saying is after people might see this, who would want to hire you? Even through DEI, they're going to be like, no, no, no.
18-year-old Amonte Moody is accused of firing 26 shots from an AR-15 semi-automatic rifle at an SUV driving away on Independence Avenue in Southeast on April 22nd. Prosecutors say the 2 a.m. incident was captured on 3 different cameras. 2 of those videos have been obtained by WUSA 9. Got it! No injuries were reported, but Moody was charged with assault with a dangerous weapon and possession of a firearm with a crime of violence. Both are felonies. Moody was initially detained after his arrest, but in a hearing last week, Magistrate Judge Lloyd Nolan granted a public defender's motion for pretrial release, placing Moody on round-the-clock home detention in Maryland with GPS monitoring and a stay-away order from occupants in the car. Former ANC Commissioner Denise Krepp, who lives nearby, said neighbors are outraged over the suspect's pretrial release.
And ladies and gentlemen, this judge is a weak man. Because all he cares about is the feeling of the kid. Because he's been manipulated by his surrounding, you know.
So the Taliban believes it's okay to 8-year-old boys. Are they wrong?
To me, yes, they are wrong. But to themselves, they think it's right.
Are they objectively wrong?
To me, they're wrong. To them, they're right.
When somebody goes and rapes a woman here on campus, are they wrong?
Yes.
Why?
Because that is something you should not do.
If you didn't do a should statement with the Taliban with little boys, what are you comparing should to?
Myself.
So it's your morality that triumphs over any objective laws.
It's my world. What I think is good is what I think is good.
And that's one of the most narcissistic things.
Yes, it is. I'm a narcissist. So you say there is an objective good and an objective
Of course there is. None of this matters if we don't first acknowledge something outside of ourselves.
I rely on the community around me.
If you rely on the community, then in Nazi Germany, you'd be running trains to the concentration camps, right?
That's what people were doing.
That was wrong.
It was.
Okay. The question is, what's going to prevent us from doing that again?
Standards is something impossible to reach.
Is it impossible, or is it necessary to set for us to strive as close as possible to?
I mean, honestly, yeah, it's a good idea.
They love it. They're narcissists. And they will go in power and pass all the laws. They're going to be like, yo, who the heck voted for these laws? Well, you were silent. You voted too.
It's not my fault!
Don't get me wrong, makosa kita bong. Put the fire na mi blonde, kush, hash, purple, skunk, criollo, colombici, jam, jam, durloqueta, verdeta, welcome.